Focus on the process, not the praise, not the likes, not the wins, not the race.
Welcome to my channel. This is Alondra Valencia and I'm so excited you're here today. Just saw my previous video. This is the same me, the same shirt, same moment. But I wanted to do a cut here and do this main video talking about El Camino de Santiago, the way of St. James. What is it? How I get to find purpose journey, how I feel the call to it. Probably if I've got to listen about this previously, I wouldn't even try to do it. So yeah, I want to share this to give you some context as well about what is it, how this works, if you ever feel the call to it, you know what to do. And later on I'll share with you finally the real videos of the Camino de Santiago. So I want to read about the story of St. James, because honestly before this trip I didn't even know. I mean, I knew what a pilgrimage was because my family has been going to San Juan de los Lagos, to La Virgen de San Juan, be walking towards the Virgin Mary, a church, La Ciudad de Mexico with La Virgen de Guadalupe. That's something that my family has done, and so I have their example of that sacrifice, of really the miracles that God has done in my life with a lot of cousins, me here being alive. So I mean, of course, thanks to the intercession, but of course made by God. El Camino de Santiago. What's the Camino of Santiago? These all started because if you know Santiago, which in English is James, the Apostle James, the Saint James body was found in Spain. It was discovered in the field of Galicia by a shepherd named Pelayo. When they found the body, king that was during that time, which was King Alfonso II, made a chapel, a little chapel right over there where they found the body. Because I mean, first of all, it's the apostle of Christ. I mean, he's a saint, first of all, and he literally followed Jesus, okay? So I feel like that's one of the persons that literally got to be with Jesus. That's so special. That's amazing. And this is saint. You know, we don't worship saints. We take them as an example. But we, of course, like to go to where their body lays, because that's how you humanly, physically connect, but also spiritually, give you a lot of faith, give you a lot of strength. And that happened. And since that time, the 9th century, after they put the chapel, pilgrims start walking, going on horses, everything to that place. You do those kind of walks, right, or those kind of travels or journeys to this specific saint place, or where the Virgin Mary appear, you know. It's because you're trying to offer that sacrifice, right, to God in a way. So I feel like that's why it's so special. And for us Catholics, it's something from tradition, but from our spiritually talking. For example, with La Virgen de Guadalupe or La Virgen de San Juan de los Lagos, I know my family have done not 7 days walking, but one day, one night maybe, till they get there. But this trip is actually not made like that. It's actually several days, depending on from where you start, right? But there's already 3 different ways where you can get to the same place, Santiago de Compostela, which, by the way, Santiago, you know, means James. Compostela, compo means kind of like campo, which is field, right? And Estela, the Compostela, that's part, it's kind of like estrella, which means star. The story of how they found the body was because the person who found it, right, was guided by this star. So that's why Santiago de Compostela. Now that we know what is it, how it all started, why we do it, right? For me, my life, like I mentioned previously in my testimony, was trying to figure out my job. There was a new opportunity. I get to meet Rorro Chavez, which is one of the co-founders, and later on as well, the Padre Miguel, which is a priest in Mexico, in Monterrey, from where I as well live. I kind of already follow them. there was in this era of my life where I was trying to learn more about marketing, personal branding, and I joined that workshop. After that workshop, I started looking at, the videos he posted and stuff about this trip, Purpose Journeys, right? Where he takes random people, not random, but, strangers in a way, strangers all together that don't know each other, together with him and this priest as well, the Padre Miguel, through El Camino de Santiago. They start from a place, they start walking different days until getting there. So I feel like it was amazing because you're not just doing this trip, this journey, right, by yourself, first of all. That's scary. Or also just with random people, like maybe that believe, they don't believe. But technically with people that either, they're Catholic, they're seeking, wanting, right, to find God in the whole journey. You go with a priest who you can talk to, you can confess yourself. Plus, the amazing opportunity that there was that we had Mass every day. And as well, Roro Chavez, if you don't know him, he's a speaker. He has books, personal growth. He had like humanity, but also spirituality. The moment that I knew that it was a yes, I was already interested, right, into it. I got into the Zoom call where they're going to explain and, what is this about? He said that this year, they were going to start on Fatima. That was when I was like, that's for me. I have to go. Because previously before that, like I mentioned, I'm a catechist. So first of all, we're at my church, we had this Virgen de Fatima, right? But also, I feel like previously, before me knowing of the trip and everything, start seeing La Virgen de Fatima everywhere. Like in my room, I was cleaning, I found like a frame of La Virgen de Fatima. Like I mentioned, there for the catechism. Even from the videos I started looking at, like she started just coming out. It was really present in a way. I always wanted to go to any like place where the Virgin Mary had appeared. If you don't know what the Virgin of Fatima is, apparitions, the story, go ahead and really watch it because it's amazing. Oh, that was my yes. That was my yes to God, and I was like, well, I'm gonna make the interview, like the process, and I had the interview, and I really thought it was from 25 to 35 years old, okay? At that point, I was 22, so now I'm 23. I did the interview with Jessica, which, saludos. She's an amazing person. She was my paddle partner, you'll see later. But she made the interview. I didn't know her. She just said, I'll let you know later. Just start walking. And I was like, is that a yes? I don't know. Maybe she could have just to say that because, So that happened. And then they told me yes. They accept me. And that's how the journey actually started. But walking 130 kilometers were not in my mind. I said, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I kind of started walking, I kind of started doing things. But that's how basically it all happened. It all got in my life. Like I mentioned in my last video, this is the best thing God has made or has called me now again. It always gets better and better whenever He calls me again or He, gets back to you. In the next videos, I'm going to share the whole experience, day through day, a little bit of vlogs I made, but also a moment like this of reflection, of more stuff that I didn't record because I was trying to live the moment too, but that I hope I can share with you for you to motivate you to live your own Camino de Santiago, and if you can with Purpose Journey as well, which by the way, later on I knew the trip was technically from 30 to 35. I didn't know that. I for sure thought it was 25 to 35. I'm not saying you maybe can apply. Probably you can. It has to be exceptions. I was exception. You can be too. I think that's basically what the Camino is. How I got into Purpose Journey. How I feel that call and desire. Mostly because, like I mentioned, I'm still figuring out. Don't think I got everything solved. I was looking for that purpose. I was looking for that connection again with God. And the Camino really did way more. I don't want to speak more about it because I'm going to tell you more things that it should be from the next video. But well, let me know if you have any more questions and comments about this. If you ever lived experience, let me know. How was your experience? Yeah, I'll see you till the next video. Bye. Have a great day. Thank you for listening, and God bless you.
I trust the work, I do my best. The future's built by how I show it.